it's the end of February. It's, I believe, February 25th. It's Friday. I'm looking to get out and go fishing. I've been itching at it. I haven't been gone, I don't think I've fished almost a month now. Not quite that much. It's been 3 weeks since I left my boat down in Florida. So I haven't had a boat back home to get out on the water. It's been cold and nasty. We've had a couple warm days, but at this point, I just need to get out. I don't have any of my rods and reels out of my boat, so it's just what new favorite rods that actually showed up here recently that I'm restocking with, getting a couple new things to try out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to my pond that I grew up fishing, see if we can get something. The water is probably gonna be, it had ice on it about probably a week and a half ago, so I don't know what to expect. We've had some rain. We had freezing rain last night. The trees were covered in ice, so it's gonna be interesting. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a couple rods. I'm just gonna take one bait casting and then one spinning rod. So the bait casting one that we're gonna take is our favorite rod. This is a Rush. It's a 701, so it's a 7-foot, medium heavy, kind of good all around rod. And growing up fishing this pond, when I would do it, when that ice would first come out, you could catch some fish, but you had to work for them. And the best baits I found were rattle traps. Sometimes you can get them to eat a jackhammer, that chatterbait. It might be a little bit early for that still. It's hard to drag a lure, like a heavy jig or anything like that around the bottom. There's a lot of silt leaves because there's some trees around this pond. So probably won't drag any of that, but then I'm gonna also take over a favorite reel or rod. It's the Hex. It's a 721 medium heavy. It's good all around rod. I'm gonna probably bring a little, probably 4-inch diesel minnow, and I'm gonna bring a Ned rig. So we're gonna keep our baits here pretty light. We're not gonna get crazy, but I need to put my favorite reels on here. I need to spool up some rods and reels like that, I'm telling you, because I don't have anything at home ready to go. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna head over to the little pond and see if we can go catch some fish. Never would have expected this. The water, it's high. I'll show you here in a second, but this was my first cast. I'm casting out there, let this trap hit the bottom. I hopped it a little bit and then I let it fall back to the bottom and I just reeled it once and it just got heavy. Not a giant, but it's a good start. I'll take it. See if we can get another one. Let's see, I gotta set you guys up here a little bit better. Another one, guys. Another one on the trap. Feels like a little better one. Maybe not. Need to fight. There we go. Number 2. Look at that. Always good to drop them like that. You don't want to do that. But there we go. That's on that Bill Lewis rattle trap, Tennessee gold shad. Just like that. Looks like a little bluegill. Really works well. See if we can get another one. Oh, we got him. ball in there. Another guy. So what we got over there, what it is, I think, is there's a little bit spot that's deeper. You see, we got on that trap again. But if you work that bait really slow through there, you can get them to bite it. Those fish are cold. The water, it's 40 something out. It was 30s last night. I don't know what the water temp is, but I'd guess it's low 40s. But they got a decent amount of color to them already. Not looking bad. It's a fun little fish to catch. Right back. Got hung up. There's a piece of wood in the water apparently. It didn't used to be there. We're gonna try and get this unhung. Don't lose this good trap. All right, so quick update. I've caught 4 now. I got 1 on my first cast, and then you guys have seen the last 3 that I caught. One little spot over there, it's got some deeper water in it that these fish a lot of times in the winter will kind of migrate to. Key's been throwing this Bill Lewis rattle trap. It's a 1/2 ounce. I'm casting it out, letting it sink all the way to the bottom. And then when it hits the bottom, I'm just kind of slowly picking up and just enough for me to feel this thing vibrate. There's so many rattles in this, those fish are gonna know when it's there. It's gonna be close to them. And I do that, and I just give it a couple little reels, and then I let it fall back to the bottom, and then I do that again. And if I feel when I'm picking up, it doesn't feel like it's going like vibrating a little bit, just like that, then I'll give it a little hop, just like, because it's probably got some leaves, some decaying matter on the bottom that's on it, and that's where it'll just kind of hop up. But then when I keep working it real slow, it does not a super aggressive strike. Like, it just kind of gets heavy, you lean into them. It's 15-pound Seaguar and Vizex line, so you don't have to crack them this time of year. These have the hooks that come with it, they're triple grip, so like when they get hooked with it, they're gonna just have it. If they were slapping it a little bit more, I'd switch these out to Hayabusa round bends. That way it would stick them a little bit better, but it's a 701 favorite rod. It's a Rush. You want to check them out. But we're gonna switch up. We're gonna go and take our Finesse TRD and see if we can get a couple on that now. So stay tuned.